that, the US president has supported Israeli actions in the escalating Gaza conflict as the violence enters its second week. He held his second phone conversation in 2 days with the country's Prime Minister after another night of relentless rocket attacks from both sides. The White House released a statement saying the president reiterated his firm support for Israel's right to defend itself against indiscriminate rocket attacks. The president welcomes efforts to address intercommunal violence and to bring calm to Jerusalem. He encouraged Israel to make every effort to ensure the protection of innocent civilians. The two leaders discussed progress in Israel's military operations against Hamas and other terrorist groups in Gaza. The president expressed his support for a ceasefire and discussed US engagement with Egypt and other partners towards that end.
Israeli airstrikes pounding the Gaza Strip on Monday as the fighting with Hamas continues to escalate. The Israeli military says it took out about 9 miles of tunnels used by the militants and targeted the homes of a handful of top commanders. Hamas responding with a new barrage of rocket fire, vowing to keep fighting until Israel backs down. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu suggesting the fighting could intensify in the coming days.
Our battle against the terror organization continues in full force. We will continue to act as long as it takes to bring quiet and security.
The situation in Gaza is now deteriorating quickly. Airstrikes have brought down several high-rise apartment buildings, including one Monday that housed the Hamas-run Religious Affairs Committee. And Palestinian officials are now demanding Israel stop targeting homes.
Entire families were exterminated and their homes were demolished on top of their children by the brutal raids that spread death.
Senior U.S. diplomats met with Palestinian leaders on Monday, trying to broker a ceasefire, but some say the Israeli objective at this point is to cause as much damage to Hamas as possible, hoping to deter the militants from attacks like this in the future. Hamas has fired some 3,000 rockets into Israel so far.